Right. Okay, guys. Good morning, everyone. Say hello to me. All right. Um, yeah. So I hope that you can actually submit your writing assignment by tomorrow before 4 p.m. Or do you want me to give you extra more days? Or you think that you have completed everything? What about you, Patricia? What do you think about your assignment? Patricia, can you pass this one to Patricia? Okay, what do you think about your assignment? Are you satisfied with the level that you have committed?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So, what about the citation and references?
I already did that.
You already did that. Did you? How should you arrange your list of references then?
According to alphabetically.
Okay, you have got to arrange it according to
Alphabetically.
alphabetical order.
Uh,
Okay. All right. Okay, pass it back to me. Okay. Yeah, you see, I am, a very avid cook because you see, uh, this thing, the sunduk looks like I really cook at home, right? Now, so today we don't want to focus on the writing aspect anymore. I want to have a practice with you on our speaking practice. Yeah. So remember, we have two parts of speaking assessment, right? And this is actually applicable to both of your assessment project or assessment type. We have wet examination, right? And we also have PB assessment for speaking tasks, for speaking skills as well. So in this case, all right, look. What about the view? What about the the? Okay, can you please be my camera person so that adjust that one only. All right, adjust the stand only. You've got to move. Okay, like that. Right. So you still remember the format, the duration of time that you have got to allocate when you speak for your first part of your speaking assessment, Irfan? How many minutes are you allocated?
1 minute and half. 3 minutes.
No,
Yeah, 2 minutes.
2 minutes only. Okay. Why do you look so nervous?
I, I, I don't know.
You don't know. This is just your nature, is it? Okay, now, so let me explain to you. All right. So, as for speaking tasks, okay, or speaking a component for your MWET as well as your PB, okay, you will be given with two set of questions. The first one, part one, is individual presentation. And the second one, group discussion. Do you still remember the differences between these two elements based on what I've explained to you earlier? Prasanna? Okay, do you still remember the differences between individual presentation and group discussion? Can you please explain to us in your own words what do you understand about the differences between presentation and discussion?
um,
Speak louder, please go. Okay, based on your own understanding.
Individual, we must.
Presentation and discussion. That's my question to you. The differences between
Presentation.
presentation and discussion. What do you understand about?
Discussion will conduct in a group.
Mm-hmm.
Presentation is individual.
Individual. That's all you can come up with.
Yeah.
All right. Round of applause to Prasanna. But let's ask Indra Aduka. Now, do you still remember what I've explained to you earlier about the differences between presentation and discussion?
Yes.
What is it?
Presentation. I think it include our pendapat. What?
Opinion, you mean?
Yes, opinion.
And then what about discussion?
Discussion. It other people opinion and combine with our opinion.
All right, you are almost there anyway, but I really need something else. I really need the specific terms which differentiates between these two ideas. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, round of applause to Indra. Okay, Fee, Nurul. Now, tell me, what do you still remember about the differences between presentation and also discussion?
I think presentation is we is
Make it closer to you. All right.
like present our own ideas. Same
Okay, what about discussion then?
discussion. We discuss with our group member about the ideas, and we what is it called?
Okay, can you please speak louder because the rest cannot hear you.
Discussion we give a point to each member and we discuss it together.
All right. Anybody else who wants to give it a try? Okay, things that I really emphasize on. You still remember, there is actually a very simple word, but that gives a huge impact on it. Anybody who wants to give it a try? Fatma, what do you remember about the differences between presentation and discussion? Speak louder.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Now, let me repeat once again, and I hope that you can jot it down on your notebook or something. Presentation is a one-way communication, whereby group discussion is actually a two-way of communication. Yes or no? Because you are not discussing only to let the rest to listen to your opinion only, but you have got to know how to listen to their opinion as well. All right? I repeat once again, presentation is only one way of communication because you present and you can use the phrase, "That's all from me, thank you," at the end of your presentation. But as for your group discussion, do you think that you can use that phrase, "That's all from me, thank you"? No, that is actually, a very offensive phrase to mention when you get involved into your group discussion. Okay, again, what is actually the most offensive phrase just now? What is it? Come on. I just mentioned it like less than 1 minute ago. What did I say? The most offensive phrase that you shouldn't be mentioning when you get involved into the discussion session. Come on. That means you are not with me. Okay? What is it, One Irfan?
That's all from me.
That's all from me. Thank you. Give a round of applause to One Irfan. All right? Okay, that's what I mean. Okay, today I would like to focus on part 2. But let me explain to you about the differences in terms of the marking criterions. Yeah. So as for part 1, we have 3 elements, and you can check on your web reference book as well. Okay. You may check on your speaking component pages. Now, task fulfillment means your ability to give a good response based on the questions given to you. That's what we mean by task fulfillment. And as for the second one, discourse management. Discourse has got to do with conversation. Am I right? Yes or no? All right. And of course, we want to see how good you are in arranging your ideas and how can I actually identify whether you arrange your ideas very well. How do I know that you arrange your ideas very well? Anybody who wants to give a try? Bella, where's Bella? With the use of what? How can I actually tell you whether you arrange your ideas very well or not? By the use of?
Why? Why?
That's not how you arrange your ideas. That is actually the points that you respond to, okay, as response to the questions.
According to the question that have give, then we give a idea one by one.
Sure not. Huh? Okay, anybody else who wants to give it a try? Shafiq? I've been mentioning this term for so many times, for the past 10 weeks. What is it? Ideal.
I think they speak with consistent and
Okay. Zainuddin, do you have anything to add on? Very simple. I've been using this term for so many times. Okay.
Presentation are coherent and comprehensible.
Okay, how do we know that your ideas will be coherent or not? By the presence of what? This term I've been repeating for, I think, more than 1 million times already in your classes.
When we talk about, we agree about something, we must agree.
Let's talk about arrange ideas. Do you understand the meaning of the word arrange? Okay, so how do we know that you arrange your ideas systematically? By the use of what? Okay, Zukrina, I hear something which I think that summarizes everything. Okay, can you please speak louder? Okay, so what term or what is actually the word class, or what should I say? The element that you would certainly use when you want to arrange your ideas systematically.
Use cohesive devices.
Again, make it louder.
Use cohesive devices.
Okay, by the use of cohesive devices. Give a round of applause to Zukrina. Okay, we know that when you use your cohesive devices, you are arranging your ideas systematically. Okay, so that's why cohesive devices is super important. Okay, all right, and the use of, make sure you don't use firstly, secondly, thirdly, 100ly. That you should leave it to the primary school students. Yeah, all right. That's how we can actually define whether you have good discourse management or not. And of course, the third one would be language. Language has got to do with your grammar, your sentence structure, things like that. Okay, let's talk about part 2. Okay, it's a little bit different. Okay, we have 4 elements instead of 3. Okay, let's talk about topic development. So the differences between task fulfillment and topic development is that that when you present your ideas for 2 minutes, okay, and once you are done with your presentation, that's what we mean by you fulfill the task already. But topic development, you can't just point out your ideas only, and at the end of the presentation you would say, that's all from me, thank you. That's very offensive. You have got to listen and you have got to be consistent. Okay, topic development means you if possible, try to be consistent with your point, okay, from the very beginning till the end. Okay, and you can figure out later when we do our practice later. I will give you, or I will provide you with a question which you can't find, the references on your MUET reference book. Okay. Second one is interactive communication. Interactive communication means your ability to prolong the discussion session. Prolong means, what is prolong, Ogaya Risha? Okay, can you please simplify the term for everyone? What do you understand about the word prolong? Can you please speak louder so that the rest can listen to you?
Elaborate the points more.
Okay, prolong means you are elaborating your ideas and you try to make the discussion session longer. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. Right, so that's what we mean by interactive communication. And instead of saying that's all from me, you may want to say certain lines to keep the discussion going on. Anybody who wants to give me examples of the lines that you would normally use when you try to prolong the discussion? Anybody who wants to give it a try? Okay, Alia Auni.
What about your opinions?
Right, what about your opinion? Candidate A or candidate B or candidate C, things like that. And remember, you cannot call your name, you cannot call your friends by their actual names during the discussion. Okay, you should address your friends by the position of their candidacy. All right, you should call them by their position whether they are candidate A, B, C, or D. All right. And the similar thing, if you are running out of ideas, okay, you just don't sit down and keep quiet like that. You're just wasting time. So if you're running out of ideas or you don't have ideas to elaborate, then the least you could do is to ask other candidates to, to take turns, yeah, by saying something like, do you agree with my ideas, candidate C? Or what do you have in mind, candidate B? Or do you agree with my ideas, candidate C? Things like that. And that's what we mean by interactive communication. And another thing that I want to remind you guys, okay, if let's say you are so fluent, you are so into the topic that you want to speak a lot, okay, you have got to remember, you have got to remind yourselves that no one should be dominating the whole discussion, okay? Keep some, you may explain your point of view briefly, maybe one major point together with elaboration of ideas, together with example of situation, together with the concluding remarks first. But once you are done with your first main point, then you let others to continue with their point of view. All right? That's how we know that you are not dominating the whole discussion. Okay? You let everybody take part or take turns in expressing their thoughts and opinion. Understand? That's what we mean by interactive communication. And discourse management and language, to me, are just similar to what I've explained earlier. Okay? Now, we're going to watch the video, and I'm going to skip here and there as well, because some parts you guys don't need to listen to the whole thing, yeah? Okay, hang on. So far, you guys still with me? Afifa, you still with me? Yasmin? Good. Right. Let's watch the video together. Okay.
In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can start part 2. Without further ado, let's get started. To start your discussion in part 2.
All right. So we don't listen to the voice of the presenters. Let me explain to you. Okay. Right. So when you get into the second part of your speaking assessment, you shouldn't be greeting each other anymore. Okay. You don't have to waste time by saying good morning to everyone. Alhamdulillah, today we are able to be in this room, wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursalin, amma ba'd ibadallah. No, right? I'm not saying that I don't appreciate how religious you are, but you know that we are, we have got to make use of our time wisely. So for groups which consist of 4 members, the duration would be 8 to 12 minutes, for 8 to 12 minutes. But since I have divided you into groups of 5, so those with 5 groups, 5 group members, the duration would be 12 to 15 minutes. If you have 6 members per group, then the duration would be 15 to 18 minutes. Understand? Understand? All right. So basically, everybody will take turn. Everybody will get enough time. All right. And prior to that, okay, you have got to be very straightforward. Okay. So this is how you can actually do. All right. Good morning to examiners and also fellow candidates. Today, we will be discussing about the topic. So you will be reading the topic right away. Okay. And it's not that compulsory that the discussion should be initiated or should be started by candidate A. It's not compulsory. Anybody can actually start, whether you are candidate A, B, C, or D. But you have got to give cue to your other fellow candidates. Basically, if if possible, try to volunteer yourselves to be the first one who initiate the discussion. That's because those who started the conversation would basically have the tendency to influence others to agree with your statement, to agree with your point of view. All right, even though they have prepared their ideas with some different point of view earlier. Understand? Understand, Halimatun? Okay, so please try your very best to volunteer to be the one who initiated. Initiated means the ones who starts the conversation. All right? Okay, but if let's say all 4 candidates or all 5 candidates are eager to start off the conversation, you have got to discuss. Not to say that you have got to discuss first. You have got to give cue. Shall I start first? All right. So the one who mentioned about the idea of starting off the discussion first, that means you are ready to begin the whole discussion. All right. So please don't keep quiet. Please don't be passive. All right. Understand? Okay. So that's how you should do it. Right. Okay. Let's continue watching the video.
You would need to remember these 2 things. The first is that you should not do any more greetings in part 2. This means that you do not need to say good morning to everyone again, because you've already done this earlier in part 1. And the second thing is, at the start of part 2, it is best that you sound like you are going to start a conversation between friends.
Is it similar to what I've mentioned earlier? You have got to give cue. You have got to look excited, that as if you are the ones who want to initiate the discussion.
This is going to give the idea that there will be sharing of ideas and opinion, and also responding to them.
So why use grammarly over chat?
Sorry.
Well,
This is a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Sample question for part 2.
Okay.
For part 2, you are going to be getting the situation with one mind map with 5 prompts. And this is...
Okay, so for part 2, okay, let me write. Okay. We don't have to waste time to listen to every single point that she wants to explain. Okay, let us make it bigger. Okay, I think this is quite small. How to zoom this one in, yeah? Are you? No. Hang on. Okay. All right. So basically, right, let me explain to you. Once you are asked to be prepared for your second part, you will be given 3 minutes to plan your ideas. And before that, you will be instructed to look through the questions. And here is actually the situation. Okay. So every candidate, whether you are candidate A, B, C, or D, or even E, if we are doing the PB examination with me, okay, you will be given the similar situation and similar question. Okay, every candidate will be given the similar question. Yeah. So here's the sample or example. Students sometimes need some help in their studies. In your group, discuss who can help students in their studies. We have 5 options over here: a good student, a teacher, a sibling, a counselor, and a parent. Okay, and how many points that you should pick up as your as your points to elaborate later on? Anybody who wants to give it a try? How many points that you should be picking up from 5 points given over here? Hawa, what do you think? How many points that you should pick up?
Teacher.
How many? Not which one.
1.
Only 1. Okay, sure. What about you, Fatima?
Maybe 1.
Why 1?
I don't know.
Okay, Ugaya Risha?
1.
Okay, right. Actually, it's true. Okay, you should be picking up only 1 point out of 5 points given. Okay, by right, if you think that all 5 points there are not that strong and you think you have your very own point, you are allowed to choose your very own point. But I think for your level, for many of you in these classes, I think you better choose from the list of options given over here, so that you don't have to waste time, because 3 minutes is quite short. Yes or no? 3 minutes is quite short for you to figure out your own ideas. Don't waste time. Okay, so within 3 minutes, what you should do is to plan your ideas very nicely, very systematically. Okay, if I were you, all right, I will be using the 6 steps of constructing content paragraph. Do you still remember the 6 steps that I've been teaching you and I've been explaining to you for so many times again and again? What are those 6 steps? The first one, Akil. That's correct, consider devices. Okay, number 2, Nick. If you don't remember, that means you are not serious with my lessons or this one. What is it, number 2? Topic sentence. Okay, topic sentence means the questions, you know, in the middle of a discussion that you have got to respond to. Rushafika, what's the third one? This is? What did you say just now? What did you say just now? What did you say just now? Tell me. Before you mentioned thesis statement, what did you say?
Skillman.
Thesis skillman.
Statement, I mean.
Oh, yo. Okay. Right. Okay. Thesis statement. Thesis statement is equivalent to main points. Okay. Main point. So main point over here, you have got to choose one out of 5 options given. Okay. So you don't have to. All right. You don't have to think about this anymore because everything has been stated over here. So you don't have to write your topic sentence and thesis statement already, because it's already provided to you on the question paper. And also course devices, don't waste time. Course devices mana ya aku nak pakai ni? No. Everything should come up spontaneously from your brain. Right? And then number 4, supporting details. And you derive your supporting details from 5 W's and 1 H. And then you're going to have examples of situation. And last but not least, what is it? That's correct. Do you think concluding remarks is conclusion? What did I say? Consequence, yeah. Okay, the effects, or the effects, okay, from the thesis statement or the main point that you have proposed earlier. Okay, that's what we mean. Understand so far? So within 3 minutes, how many main points? How many reasons for your main points that you should come up with? Should you come up with up to 6 to 10 main points? Yes or no? No, because that's wasting time. And if you only manage to come up with reasons, you know, like 10 reasons without elaborating your ideas, thoroughly, that means you are only coming up with a surface level of elaboration. We don't want the surface level of elaboration, right? We want a very deep elaboration of ideas. So because of that, I want you to focus on 2 supporting details. Maybe you want to focus on reasons why 1 and why 2. Okay. Okay. If let's say you choose what's this question just now? Okay. So the best way in helping students in their studies, you think teacher is actually the best person. So you may want to reason out why teacher. Okay. So your why 1 is going to be your thesis statement then. Your why 2 also, teacher. Why do you choose teacher? You come up with reasons. And then after reasons, okay, you come up with examples of situation. And you come up with concluding remarks as well. Same goes to this one. So the most you should come up with is only 2. All right. And remember, during your 3 minutes of planning your ideas, you are not only coming up with your preferred choice of thesis statement, but you must also be well prepared with some other ideas, because different candidates may have different point of view, right? Maybe candidate A will choose teacher, candidate B will be choosing siblings, candidate C will be choosing counselor. So the thing is, okay, you are not only pointing out, you know, the strengths of choosing the teacher as your the best person to help students, but you will be planning, you will be preparing yourselves with reasons why counselor or sibling or parent are not the best option. You may want to compare and contrast. You may want to um, um, uh, defend your ideas. You want to justify your ideas from the very beginning till the end. That's what we mean by topic development instead of task fulfillment. So you develop your points. You know that, okay, my points is still stronger than you. This is why, okay, because counselor, they don't really teach us. They are not always there for us. Instead of teacher would always be coming to our class, you know, like 3 times or 5 times a week. That's how you try to defend your ideas from the very beginning till the end. But if you think that, okay, let's say Prasanna as candidate A and Indra as candidate B, and Indra thinks that Prasanna's point of view as candidate A is so much better than your very own point of view when you did your round 1 of elaboration of ideas. And the moment you want to, you know, to prolong your discussion session, and you think that Prasanna's point of view, candidate A's point of view, is so much better that you cannot say no to it, then you are allowed to change your mind. But you cannot, you cannot simply change your mind after everybody has finished with their own elaboration of ideas for round 1, and then when you start your round 2, okay, you suddenly, oh, besides teacher, I think sibling is actually also a good, person which will give good impacts to students in performing best in their studies. No, you cannot simply change your ideas like that, unless if you think that, okay, after listening to candidate A's point of view, which emphasizes on the importance of siblings who will be giving good impacts to their studies, I think I've got to agree with candidate A's point of view. This is because this. All right. If you want to change your mind, you must be supporting other candidates' point of view. You cannot simply say, okay, just now in round 1, I think I mentioned about teacher, but this time around I want to change my mind. I think counselor, for no real reason. Do you think it's acceptable like that? Yes or no? No, cannot. Unless you want to agree or disagree with other candidates' point of view, that's permissible or that is allowed. Okay, Hakim? Right. So that's what it is. Okay, let's continue listening to the video.
Here is the rest of the question.
Okay, we don't want to waste time. Let's okay. All right. So okay. After your 3 minutes is over, then this is what we mean by call to action. Get everyone's attention and get everyone ready to start the discussion. And the person who is excited the most, okay, you can ask us, your other group members to be ready. And this is what, hang on. Okay.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done.
To start part 2, you need to...
Okay, now pay attention to the list of sentences over here. So these are the phrases that you can use when you are about to begin your discussion session. All right. Okay. Let's ask someone to read up the whole thing. The idea.
First one, all right, everyone, let's go started.
Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Okay. Number 2.
Number 2, shall we start our discussion now?
Number 3.
Number 3, all right, everyone, allow me to start the discussion first.
Number 4.
Can we start the discussion?
Number 5.
May I start the discussion first?
All right. Do you understand that, guys? Yes or no? That's how you, as the one who will be initiating or starting the discussion, you may use the samples of phrases over here. Okay.
To make this clearer, let's
Okay. The rest. Okay, the rest I don't think we need to use it anymore. It's 10:40 already, yeah? I thought I want to give you oh, sorry. Okay, now I will share with you this one. Hang on. Speaking question. I will share it on your Google your Telegram group. F223 F2T4 photo speaking question. Okay, send. Right, so I have drafted my very own question yesterday. Okay, how to make KMKT become a better college for the students. Okay, how to make KMKT a better college for the students. All right, so I have listed down 5 points over here. Can you read the list? The first one, allowed to bring what?
Allowed
Okay.
to bring what?
Okay,
Leave.
what is this?
Allowed to bring transport.
Transport such as?
What is this?
Okay, what kind of transport? What mode of transport do you have at home?
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Do you have your motorcycle at home?
Yes.
Do you think that KMKT should allow you guys to bring the motorcycles to the college? Why?
Fast
To
go class.
all right, it's faster for you guys to go to the class,
Yes.
right? Okay, so maybe that is going to be your point of view. The second one, upgrade to high-speed internet. How many of you who thinks that KMKT should upgrade? All right, Patricia, look at me. Why do you think it's important for the college to provide you guys with the high-speed internet?
Because when come UPS something such like UPS,
Mm-hmm.
we always yeah don't can submit at the
Actual time.
yeah.
All
actual
right.
time.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now the third one is free food for the students like school hostel. All right. And the fourth one is aircon. All right. And last but not least, lift, because some of you, lives at the top floor of the hostel building, right? Okay, so I will give you 3 minutes to plan your ideas. You have got to choose 1 out of 5. All right, and I'm not going to mention who I will be choosing later on. I will choose the names randomly, and I will assign who's going to be candidate A, B, C, and D. All right, so you choose 1 out of 5 points over here, and you use this pattern in planning your ideas. Is that okay? Do I make myself clear with the instructions? All right, so how to make KT become better college for the students? This is your topic sentence. And 1 out of 5 points given over here, that will be your thesis statement. And you have got to come up with 2 reasons, main reasons. Why do you choose this one? And you have got to support every reason with examples of situation, with concluding remarks, things like that. Okay? And you will be given 3 minutes, and your 3 minutes starts now. Okay, please maintain your assignment face, because those with the most boring facial expressions will be chosen. Yeah? No discussion allowed. $49 left. Okay, time's up. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, so in 8 minutes, then how many minutes? Okay, it's almost 10:48. So I'm gonna record the time. Okay. So the luckiest students who have been chosen are candidate A, Akil, candidate B, Fatima, candidate C, Wan Irfan, candidate D, Afifah. Okay, so all of you, please come in front. Please come in front. Come on, faster. We don't want to waste time. Okay. All right. We're gonna have one person to sit here, and all right. Okay. Come and sit here. No, camera person, can you please come closer and record? Yeah. Okay. Now sit down. And you have your microphone. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So I will be there to jot down your points, your point of view. Okay, so I think when you're fine, you may want to start first. Okay, are you guys ready? I think you can, okay, stand up and you focus on all the speakers when they are speaking. Okay, and your 8 minutes starts now. Okay, you're fine. Go.
Okay, everyone, may I start first?
Okay, the question is the facilities which make, how to make KMKT a better place.
Okay, the way to make KMKT a better college for the student
Right. What is it? What's your choice?
is getting upgrading the internet to the high speed one.
Okay.
The reason I say this is because many students in KMKT suffer from having the slow internet to
Right.
to study. So with the high speed internet, they may study better to downloading their study material and joining the online classes.
Prolong. What about candidate? Come on, you may ask other candidates.
How about you, candidate A?
I totally agree with your idea, but from my point of view is I think that in order to make KMKT College is the best one is we have to upgrading the aircon. It is
Yes.
because
Okay.
it is because that I think that some people cannot be adapt with a situation like this.
Yes.
Okay, we all know that everyone come from different villages, different city. So maybe there are some come from a rich family who at their house has aircon. So when they stay at KMKT, they cannot adapt with situation like this. Not only that, the lecturers also suffer in this situation. So
you really
of
you
course,
really read my mind very well. Okay.
and of course, the lecturers also feel like disturbing while teaching the students.
Right.
What about you, candidate B?
such a good idea, and I agree with you. I think the best way to make KM-Pensyarah become a better college for students is to add on leave, because we know the body in KM-Pensyarah is tall and
When the building is tall, then what is going to be the impact or the effects to the students?
we all know that student carry a heavy backpack, so it's made students tired. Why?
And what's gonna happen to their studies?
So they
Okay, if you see someone is actually shaking like this and running out of ideas like this, the rest, please interrupt nicely. Okay, so you may want to say, "Excuse me, may I add on to the discussion?"
sure.
Right.
So, from my point of view, I think the best way to make KM-Pensyarah better is to provide free fruit for students. As we know, not all of students have enough money to buy food. So, for example, a society club can organize a campaign such as free food a day and put it at one place that get student attract attention, and it easiest for them to go get the free food. So by doing this, that's not only help student but also help student to save their money for future years.
All right.
So, do you have any idea to add?
Come on, add on. You must defend your ideas. You must agree or disagree with their point of view.
Yes, I'm I agree with you, but I think my point of view is better because
Yes.
the internet is one of the most important student need because all student here study with using the internet. The reason I tell this because as we see the student study need to use their gadget on their class, such as by using a phone to find the information about their study needs.
What about candidate A?
I think all of the idea is I agree with idea of you guys, but I think econ is super duper important too, because you know what, when lecturers and students you know what now,
Suffering?
yeah, suffering, this will affected the study session.
Right.
And not only that, you know what, the weather now is extremely hot, so it can increase the heat stroke among the students
Right.
and the lecturers also.
Okay, candidate B, Fatima, would you agree with the point of view, or you still want to stick with your ideas that leave is should be the facility?
I agree with every point, but as I hear before, I agree.
With which candidate?
Candidate C point,
Okay, what is that?
because we all know that nowadays we all the material learning is from the internet, so we online, so we need internet to use it.
All right. What about you?
So,
Do you still want to stick with your ideas, or you want to change your
I
mind?
know after all of the discussion, I also agree with candidate C opinion, because I believe without internet we can't do anything. because
What about your free food just now? Don't you think that is equally important as well?
yes, but I think internet is much important.
Much more important.
Much
you
more
mean?
important because we know in college we have to do assignment online and a quiz online quiz and also exam.
But I think aircon is more important than high-speed Wi-Fi because you can subscribe, you can purchase your high-speed Wi-Fi by yourself, right? You know, you have Hotlink, you have Unify, you have U-Mobile and whatnot. But if there is no aircon, do you think you can focus well in your studies? Come on, give it to Akil. What do you think, Akil? Do you still want to stick with your point, or do you think you want to follow these three candidates' point of view?
Yes,
Come
I
on.
think icon is very important to us.
Yes.
Nevertheless, I think that candidacy opinion is important too, because
So, are you saying that high-speed internet is more important than aircon right now?
yes, sir.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
If that's the case, that means okay. Come up with a conclusion, please. Conclusion. All right. At the end of the discussion.
Okay, at the end of the discussion, to sum up of all of this, we all agree to my opinion about the high
The most
speed.
important
The most important
facilities to be upgraded
need to be upgraded is upgrading the internet to the high speed
level. All right. That's all
That's all
from
from
us.
us.
All right. Thank you so much. A round of applause to this group. Well done. Okay. Not bad for a good start. Okay. Please bring back the chair to its original place. Right. We don't have time to discuss about it. Tomorrow we're gonna have. Be careful with the wire. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna have our class again over here at 8 to 9 a.m. I have booked the room already. Okay. So thank you so much. Do you enjoy the session today? Do you learn a lot from today's discussion? All right. Do you think this is going to be very beneficial for you guys for your actual speaking examination? Right. Okay. You may pack your things and you may get to your next class. Thank you so much, and I have good day ahead. Bye.